Hello folks, Pastor Rocky Branch. Hope you're doing great today. Let me ask you about investments. Now some folks worry about retirement, and rightfully so. I suppose we all should be concerned about what's going to happen when life comes closer to an end for us. Then some people are worried about their 401ks or whatever the case may be. They're concerning this and that, and they deal with the market. In fact, I talked to a guy the other day, and what his concern was is what the market was doing, and I think that's okay as well. But let me ask you about what investments you are making that are eternal. Now think with me for a minute. Now some of you have cars that are just absolutely your whole life. I mean, you don't want a speck of dust to get on them, and I suppose that's okay too. And perhaps a house, or maybe a gun, or golf clubs, or maybe a boat, or some other type of possession that we have. Maybe it's your yard, or whatever it may be. You know, sometimes in life we get many things that control us based on our possessive nature. We want to hang on to it. We don't want anyone to mess with it. But you take the folks in Oklahoma, for example. Here in just a 16-minute warning time, here's a 2-mile path, about 12 or 14 miles long, just wiped everything out suddenly. Now, I know that's hard for us to imagine, quite obviously, because it is so devastating. But consider how quickly things can be taken from us. I mean, one wrong step, one wrong turn of the wheel, one wrong situation, and life as we know it is over. Or one storm, one rainfall, whatever the case may be, we can lose everything that we have earthly, and we only have a few things that we can hang on to eternally. That's life, and that's the life of others. So what are you hanging on to? What is your goals, aspirations, desires? What are you looking for? You know, health is a very valuable thing. I have friends that are losing their health. Well, in fact, I'm losing mine. We're all losing our health. We're getting older. We're getting more weary. But the thing that's important today is to ask yourself the question, what are you investing in? And it's good to invest in a home. It's good to invest in stocks, I suppose, and all these other things as well. But let's talk about eternity. If you believe, and I believe in eternity, then my friends, eternity is worth investing in. What you do for Christ is all that's going to last. I want to tell you, if your car gets a scratch on it, the end of the world is not going to come. Although, I hope your car doesn't get a scratch. If you don't get your way, the end of time is not going to come, although I hope that you get your way if it's the right way. You see, the thing that we need to understand, folks, is what we're doing is temporal. We can reach out and touch it. But what we're laying up for God is eternally. What investments you make in people. The work that you do is not forgotten. Many times people say, nobody cares about me. Well, perhaps it may appear that way, but God is keeping a record. Your labor is not in vain if it is done in the Lord. And what you're looking forward to in eternity. You see, this life is just a short journey. What I'm doing actually is I'm planning for the life to come. You say, yeah, but I don't know about that. Well, you know something? I've been preaching 32 years and I don't know much about that either. I do believe it because God said it, and I'm sure it's going to take place as He said it would. And I want to be faithful and trust Him because He is not wrong, nor has He been wrong. You and I have made mistakes continually, but we must continue to push and press. For example, somebody's calling me now. There's a need by chance, a situation that we have to deal with. And I'll get with them in just a second. But the point I'm making is that eternally, the decisions you make today are one day going to be over. What we do for Christ is all that is going to last. So, hopefully, with this phone call, I can check the message and help somebody out. And as a result of that, that'll be an eternal thing. You consider that today and remember that what we're doing right now is temporal, but eternity is just around the corner. So, I got to catch a call. God bless you. We love you. And goodbye.